Today's topic is all about achieving in your life. What do you want to achieve and how do you want to achieve? The topic for today is outcomes. What outcomes do you want to see in your life so that you have a fulfilling life? Assalamu alaikum and hello. I'm your host, Syed Mutsim. I'm a mind shift specialist. I coach people in overcoming their emotional challenges. Apart from that, I help them in overcoming their behavioral patterns, which they are not finding beneficial for them. So let's begin with today's topic. So the topic is outcomes. What outcomes do you want to see in your life? Do you feel excited that you have something to aspire, something to achieve in your life? And once you are on the way to achieve that, you feel good about it and you see the progress, how you are progressing altogether. So all these things we will be looking through a presentation, and I'll be sharing my presentation in a moment. And here is my presentation. So let's begin with the first topic here. So the topic is, how are you achieving what you are achieving? Whenever you are achieving something in life, it gives you motivation and inspiration to move up in life. So if you are setting some goals, in contrast to outcomes, goals are something very specific and they are many pinpointing to a specific thing. But when it comes to outcomes, you are actually looking at a broader spectrum and on a different higher level. So how are you achieving what you are achieving? So moving on to the second, I'll just brief you the understanding of the outcomes. So what are outcomes? Outcomes set a direction. It will give you a direction in your life. Like suppose if you are hiring a taxi and once the taxi driver is stopping in front of you and the driver asks you, where do you want to go? Then you say that I want to go to something place called X. First of all, you would not say clearly, where do you want to go? You would say that I think I should go there. Then in the next moment, you say that I want to go Y, or you just haphazardly say something or the other. So after a while, the taxi driver says that, sir, that is fine, but give me the direction or give me the location, where do you want to go? So taking this example analogy, you will see that when you set a direction, it will help you to achieve that in a more efficient and a more aspiring way. So in the same way, outcomes set a direction for you to achieve something in your life to aspire for. And an outcome is on a higher level. Usually it includes multiple small goals, like you are taking multiple small goals and putting on a time frame, and then you are achieving one by one, step by step. And once you are aspiring for it and achieving it, you are feeling fulfilling and you are achieving the purpose of that outcome itself. And these are all integrated on different aspects of your life. It's not only achieving. It is also in a holistic manner. You are considering the morals, the ethics, the relationships, what this outcome will bring you in your relationship, what this outcome will bring you in your finances. Suppose you are so passionate about achieving that outcome, but you are at the expense of health, you are just not caring about your health, then it is like that you are achieving an outcome, but at the same time, your health is not helping you to have that prosperity once you achieve that outcome. So it's all about different aspects of your life along with achieving that outcome. And this has a process of accomplishment in your life. So moving on to the next slide. The basic criteria of this topic is that to come out with different responses, and these responses are not right or wrong. These responses are all helping you to open your horizon, open your mind, open yourself so that you have a different perspective altogether of what you want to achieve and how do you want to achieve and increase the quality of your outcome in this manner. So the best thing about questions is that it will hook your mind. That is, it set a direction to where do you want to achieve, where do you want to go, and what do you want to achieve. So here in the next slide, there are a set of questions, 14, in total 14 questions, which will help you to get the insights of achieving the outcome which you want to achieve in your life. It can be an outcome as simple as achieving some amount of money, or it can be as big as you can take it as, for example, going for a world tour. So few questions, key questions to ask yourself to achieve that quality outcome in your life. So here comes the first question. And the first question is, what do you want? Like, as soon as in coaching, I ask this question to the client comes up with whatever he does not want in life, or he or she does not want in life. That is, they are moving away from what they want. Instead of, if you work towards achieving what you want in life, that is to be in positive state, that what you want and achieve and that you want and achieve in life in positive terms, it will help you to be passionate and also aspiring for it, and you have energy moving towards achieving that. So whatever the thing which you want to achieve, what do you want, it should be in positive. Moving on to the second question is, what is the intention behind wanting the outcome? If you have pure intention, then this intention will help you to grow, and this intention will come back, and this will actually bounce back to you in a very same manner in which this intention was spread out from yourself. So you should ask this, you can ask this question as, what is the intention behind wanting the outcome? I hope that this is making a great insightful moment for you, that these questions will help you to achieve what you want to achieve. Usually the goals are set, and then you set some priorities, and then you start working on it, but it is not an holistic approach. But when it comes to the outcomes, you are considering each and everything which is required for you. Sometimes it can be health, sometimes it can be time, sometimes it can be resources, it can be anything which is a priority for you to achieve this outcome. Moving on to the third question is, when and where do you want to achieve this outcome? When and where do you want this outcome? Like, do you want it in the place where you have started it, or do you have to achieve it somewhere else, or when do you want to achieve? Like, you should have a time frame as when you want to achieve. Studies have showed that once a person is working backwards, starting from the achieving that outcome, or he has set a deadline for it and then working on it, it will create more impactful and more beneficial results when compared to without setting any dates. As you have heard this famous quote, which is, a goal without a date is just a dream. So if you haven't set a goal, a specific timeline, specific time, then there is no point that you will be achieving that outcome in that specific time frame. Moving on to the fourth question, is the outcome achievable? Something is like, suppose someone is getting a salary of, like, say 50,000, but suppose he has set an outcome for the next 3 months that he should be getting, suppose, like, say 4 lakhs or 5 lakhs per month. That is something which can be achievable, but at the same time, it is that he has to consider a lot of things when it comes. So in short, it becomes so unachievable, or it will be so hectic for him that it will be affecting his different aspects of his life. So you have to see that, is that outcome which you have set for yourself with the date and where do you want to achieve is achievable in the real sense? Is it practical? Is it achievable? Is it pragmatic? Is it allowed that you are achieving it in the best possible way? Moving on to the fifth question is, how will you know when you have achieved it? This will make a total sense of this outcome process itself. Like, how will you know? What is that environment? What is that output? What is that outcome? Once you have achieved that, you will find that you have achieved it. It is like going into the future, being visionary, and then looking out it far from here, and then seeing it in the real perspective, that how will it be on that day when you have achieved this. So this will make a lot of sense for your unconscious, subconscious mind, and it will see that it is bringing out the resources required so that you achieve this. And once you have achieved in your mind first, it will be much easier for you to attain the smaller step in achieving that outcome as a whole in future. Moving on to the sixth question, what will you see, what will you hear, and what you will feel when you have achieved the outcome? So it's about enhancing your senses, the seeing, the vision, the auditory, the listening, and also the feeling, that the kinesthetic, how you will see, how you will hear, how will you feel when you have achieved this outcome. So this will make a more practical approach for you to have more realistic and more approachable way that you will be achieving this outcome using this question. Moving on to the seventh question is, where are you now with respect to the outcome? Like, for sure you want to achieve this outcome, but where are you? Are you on the ground level, or are you on the first or second level and you have to achieve it on the level 10, suppose? So is it like you are starting from the scratch, from the grassroots level, or is it that you are already on that and then you have set an outcome and it's like you are already following 2 steps and you are 8 steps lagging or 8 steps behind, and you only have to have that 8 steps to achieve that outcome? So where are you right now with respect to the outcome? Moving on to the 8th question, what is the first step to be taken to achieve this outcome? There is a famous quote that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. So when it comes to taking the first step, what is that first step which you will be taking to achieve that outcome? So that first step matters a lot. So whenever you are starting, what is the first step which you will be taking? It can be so simple that you will be just planning out, put it in your journal or in your calendar or wherever you are drafting it. That will be the first step, or it can be any other step in action. Moving on to the 9th question is, what are the 3 or more ways to achieve the outcome? It's not like only about that one particular way, how flexible you are when it comes to achieving that outcome, that what will be the 3 other ways to achieve that outcome. And for some or the other reason, you find that out of these 3 ways, the third is more helpful for you, beneficial for you, then for sure you will certainly and obviously go for that third option, third choice, which will be easier for you to achieve that outcome. So it's all about flexibility and then choosing the right flexible option for you to work towards achieving your outcome. Moving on to the 10th question, which is the last one in this slide, is what will happen after I have achieved that outcome? For you, what will happen after you have achieved that outcome? Like what you have been and what you have become after you have achieved this outcome. So this will make again you to go into your future and visualize yourself that what will happen once you have achieved this outcome. This will actually help you to get the juices flowing inside, from inside to outside, to bring that, to build that motivation, to build that inspiration, which is coming from inside you and aspiring to get and achieve it. Moving on to the last slide, that is the questions last slide, which is the 11th question. And this question is all about, after you have achieved the outcome, it's like now you are done with the deal of achieving the outcome. So you are now seeing that you have achieved the outcome and you are looking back from the day when you started this achievement of this outcome. You are looking back and you have become aware of the changes you have made in your life to achieve the outcome. It's like introspection. Like once you were starting from the day 1 to the day, suppose after 3 months. So in this journey of 3 months, what you have been transforming yourself as a whole in your habits, in your thinking patterns, in your actions, or you have inculcated a lot of good positive habits which has helped you to achieve this outcome. So once you have achieved this outcome, what have you achieved as a whole that has made you to achieve the outcome? The changes which you have made, you have become aware of it. So it is not like that you have to see its only response or solution when you have achieved this outcome. It is like from the day when you are bringing this visionary matter to you, so that you are just looking at it from day 1 and aspiring to achieve that outcome. It is making your way out clear and very crisp, so that you are focusing and your motivation and inspiration is building up each and every day, so that you have this clarity. Moving on to the 12th question is, if you had the outcome right now, are you willing and ready? Suppose that you had the outcome right now, whatever you are looking for, and are you willing And are you ready to take it and involve in it and use it for your own purpose of life? Moving on to the second last question, which is, are you aware? Are you aware of any problems or difficulties that might come in the way of achieving the outcome? For sure, everything has some challenges, and in the process of achieving that, are you aware of any problems or difficulties which may come in the way of achieving the outcome? Like you have to give up something for this, you have to give some sort of dedication for this, that you are dedicating more time to this, achieving this outcome. You are avoiding some sort of more social interaction so that you cut out that time and involve yourself in this achieving of this outcome. So it can be anything, time, money, or whatever other resource which you are involving in this process of achieving the outcome. So that's the last question for today. And this is, in achieving the desired outcome, what you are ready to serve with, or in contrast, what you are ready to give up. So whatever the desired outcome which you are aspiring for, and you are ready to go to achieve it, what are you ready to serve with? Like what are you taking up in this process so that you achieve this outcome, or what are you giving up so that you are achieving this outcome? So there are these 14 questions which are very deep and insightful, which will help you to start working on this achievement of your outcome from day one. That is, from the planning, you are actually involving all the holistic approach of being a visionary and looking beyond it, and looking in the process, as well as once you have achieved this process, what will matter for you when you have achieved this outcome, and what you have become as a human being when you were taking this journey, this process altogether in achieving the outcome you want to have in your life. So at last, it is ponder over these questions, revisit them for improvements. It's not like that it is rigid and it is done deal. You can every time revisit it for any insightful answers you have got during the process, and then reiterate it and ponder over these questions and see that if there are any improvements, you are making those improvements along the journey. And check the progress you are making by cutting these outcomes into biteable sizes. Like, as I have said, that you are making a small goals and you are achieving this outcome. So in the same manner, you are checking the progress by achieving each and every goal you have set for yourself in a more practical way. And then the last point is, to make this work for you, is you have to work consistently. You have to work over and over and over again so that it is becoming your second habit and you are just sliding over to achieve that outcome which you want to achieve in your life. So in this way, when you are working consistently, you are maintaining your motivation for yourself. So this is all about outcomes, and I hope that you have found this presentation very useful for you. And for some or the other reason, if you haven't defined outcomes for you, it is at the right time after this that you start working on your outcomes, and take a pen and a paper and then revisit these questions and again ponder over it, think over it, and then set your outcomes accordingly with these questions as an aid for you, inshallah. So when you have found this video beneficial, please do share this video with your loved ones, whoever will benefit from out of it. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to this channel, and like, and also share your valuable comments so that I'll be happy to hear from you and also reply accordingly. So this is all about today's session, and inshallah, I'll be back with yet another powerful video soon. So till then, take care. Assalamu alaikum and bye.